Hey, were you able to return that coffee maker?
I tried. All that came out was, sorry, I think this is broken. Then I accidentally switched to Spanish. She looked confused. I said never mind, and I walked out with the broken coffee maker still in my bag.
Still in the bag.
Still in the bag. And that's the third thing this month. Shoes that gave me blisters. A charger that started sparking. Now this.
So today, three sentences that get you through most of it. One for why you're there, one for the receipt, one for when they say no the first time. That's genuinely all it takes to walk out with your money instead of the broken coffee maker.
I need that. Because half the time I wasn't even scared of the store. I was scared they wouldn't understand my English, so I never got past the first word.
Yeah, once you're worried about being understood, even simple English disappears.
This is Easy English with PJ. I'm Logan.
And I'm PJ. Let's get into it. Before we get into phrases, what do you usually say?
Sorry to bother you. I think this is broken.
You apologized before you even explained the problem.
I thought I was being polite.
Compare that to this. 6 words. Hi, I'd like to return this. It stopped working.
That feels kind of direct.
Just say it to me.
Hi, I'd like to return this. It stopped working.
See? That already sounds normal. Now, here's the other thing. Sometimes you lose the sentence halfway through, not because you don't know the words, because your mind jumps ahead to what they might say back, and you stop trusting the sentence you already started.
That's literally my whole life.
So have a line ready. Give me a second. Or let me try that again.
People actually say that?
Watch this. Hold on. Let me try that again. See? Nobody reacted. It's completely normal.
Okay, that's actually helpful.
So, first real problem, the receipt. You're at the counter, there's a line behind you.
Hi, I'd like to return this.
She says, "Do you have the receipt?"
Well, not on me right now.
You didn't have an answer ready.
Yeah, that one caught me off guard.
Now, fix it.
I mean, I paid by card. Can you look it up?
Perfect. If you paid by card, a lot of stores can look up the purchase that way.
Seriously?
Not every store, but a lot of them can.
What if I don't have the card with me?
Then say, "I still have the packaging." Or, "I have a photo on my phone."
I've just been walking out. For years.
Yeah, that's real money.
I know. What if they say, sorry, we can't find it?
Then say, "I understand, but it's defective. Is there anything you can do?"
That's not a demand?
Say it like you're asking for help. "Is there anything you can do?"
That works.
Quick one. Think about the last time you didn't have something on hand. A receipt, an ID, a confirmation number, and you just gave up instead of offering an alternative. Hold that thought, because that's exactly what's coming next. Here's something most people don't realize. They hear one no and leave.
That's me.
You're not alone. The person behind the counter says no, and those people just say, "Oh, okay," and walk out.
What else am I supposed to do?
Just don't walk away yet.
Even after they say no?
Especially after they say no.
That sounds scary.
Because sometimes the first no isn't the final answer. A lot of the time they're explaining a policy, not ending the conversation. All right, refund, exchange, store credit. People hear those words and don't know which one to actually ask for.
Every single time.
Let's say they offer you an exchange.
Then I just take it.
Even if you want your money back?
I don't want to be difficult.
Asking for what you want isn't difficult. Would it be possible to get a refund instead?
That sounds like I'm asking permission to want my own money back.
A little, maybe, but it's how people actually ask for it here.
Would it be possible to get a refund instead?
That's enough. If they say no, ask, what are my options?
Like what?
Store credit, exchange, or nothing?
Got it.
Now, separate question. What's actually wrong with your item?
The coffee maker? It doesn't turn on.
That's all you need to say. You don't need a whole speech. What if they keep saying no?
Walk out?
No. Then you ask for a manager.
I hate that.
I know. But just say, I'd like to speak with a manager, please.
That's it?
That's it. Don't yell. Don't tell the whole story again.
Then, when the manager comes,
Start fresh. Hi, I bought this a few days ago. I've only used it once. Wait, say that slower. I've only used it once.
I've only used it once.
Yeah, that's the line that changes things.
What if the manager gives me a vague answer?
Then say, can you explain that a little more? Or, is there anything else we can do?
Is there anything else we can do?
Yeah, that's a good one to remember.
Quick reflection. Think about a time you got a vague answer from someone, at work, at a store, anywhere, and you just accepted it instead of asking a sharper follow-up question. Keep that in mind, because it comes up again in a minute.
Let me show you where most people fail.
Okay.
You say, hi, I'd like to return this. It stopped working.
Right. Simple enough.
She says, I'm sorry, we don't accept returns after 7 days.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
There it is. You just left again.
I didn't even notice.
She didn't shut the conversation down. She explained the policy.
What do I say?
I understand, but I just bought this yesterday. Can you check with a manager?
That's not arguing?
You're just not leaving yet.
That feels like a really small difference.
Small difference in words. Big difference in what happens next. None of this works if you walk up there sounding like you've already lost.
Sorry, if that's okay.
You sound like you don't even believe it.
So what do I do?
If you're nervous, say this first. Sorry, I'm nervous. I'm trying to explain this correctly.
That actually calms me down.
You're not trying to win. You're just trying to fix the problem.
One person sounds unsure. The other sounds calm.
One person walks out embarrassed. The other actually solves the problem.
That's not about English.
It's about whether you believe you have the right to ask. Want to know the 3 things people do that make this harder?
Probably all 3.
First, apologizing every 5 seconds.
Guilty.
Second, killing the sentence with maybe or I think.
Also guilty.
Third, hearing one no and immediately leaving.
Extremely guilty.
Here's the fix. When they push back, say, I see, but it stopped working after 1 use.
That's all?
You didn't lose because they said no. You left before they could say yes.
I never thought of it that way. Kind of annoying, honestly, but okay.
Quick challenge. Next time someone tells you no about anything, a store, a schedule change, a request at work, try staying in the conversation for 1 more sentence before you accept it. Just 1 more sentence. They finally say yes.
Great. I'm out.
Not yet. 3 questions.
Of course.
Will the refund go back to my card?
Where else would it go?
Sometimes they offer store credit instead of putting the money back on your card.
Wait, they can do that?
Unfortunately. Yeah. So ask. Then ask, how long will it take?
And the third one?
Can I get a confirmation? receipt, or email?
What if I didn't understand what they said?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. So the refund goes back to my card, right?
That doesn't sound stupid.
That sounds completely normal. Same situation, but nothing's broken. Wrong size?
Yeah,
Hi, I'd like to return this. I ordered a medium but got a large.
that already works?
Yes. Or can I return online orders here?
Some stores don't take them?
Some don't. You have to ask.
What about final sale?
Good question. Final sale usually means you can't return it just because you changed your mind. But if it's broken, that's a different conversation.
So what do I say?
I know it's final sale, but there's a defect. Is that covered under warranty?
Warranty is different?
Completely different. Even if the store can't take it back, the company that made it might still repair or replace it if it's still under warranty.
I've just been throwing stuff away.
Stop doing that. Let's bring it together. You started this episode with a broken coffee maker still sitting in your bag and a walk out the door instead of a sentence.
In my defense, she looked confused, and I didn't know what to say next, so I just left.
Now you've got the whole sequence. Hi, I'd like to return this. For the opener. I paid by card. Can you look it up? For the receipt. Is there anything you can do? For when they push back. And I'd like to speak with a manager, please. For when you need to go further.
When I lose the sentence halfway through, give me a second, or let me try that again.
When they say yes, you still ask 3 things. Card, refund time, confirmation.
When they say no, you stay one more sentence before you leave.
So tomorrow, same store, same coffee maker.
Hi, I'd like to return this. I bought it yesterday. It doesn't turn on.
No walking out?
Not this time.
You don't need perfect English for any of this.
What do I need?
About 5 seconds of believing you're allowed to ask.
That's the difference between leaving and getting your money back.
That's the difference. Here's your one thing. This week, if you need to return something, actually use the opening line. Hi, I'd like to return this. Just that sentence, out loud, to a real person.
And tell us in the comments, which one of the 3 mistakes is yours? Apologizing first, saying maybe, or leaving after one no?
If this helped you see returns differently, hit subscribe and turn on notifications.
New episodes every week, all built for real life.
And share this with the one person you know who's still got a broken something sitting in a drawer because they never went back to return it. And remember, you don't lose because they say no. You lose because you leave before they can say yes.
Tomorrow, same store, same coffee maker.
We'll see you soon.